So I'm pretty sure most of the viewers who watch it like me, who watch this episode like me, really felt, like connected. I guess some nostalgia because we've all been in the situation that our main character is in. Like, he gets these chocolates from a girl that's quote unquote just a friend, and then you kinda like get nervous about like, oh, what am I gonna get her? And just that, just seeing that dynamic, how that whole interaction goes between Yamada and Ichika really just brings the viewer, especially me, brings me back like to the middle school days when we used to do that. And I can certainly feel Ichika's embarrassment, I guess, because we've all been in that situation with a girl in middle school that we had a crush on. It was obviously very awkward, oh, giving the act of giving chocolates or just giving anything in general. Very awkward in middle school days, like, just them passing through the hallways near each other when I don't think anyone in that school, or at least it looks like two people, kind of knew that Yamada and Ichika are probably a thing, and that was Yamada's friend, the one with the ponytail, her best friend pretty much, the one with, I think, has orange hair. And then the second one we met today was this this kid at school who's one of, I guess, the popular kid at school. And we see them, like the smaller ones, like go up to obviously their senior, because I can tell by his height he's probably in his third year. So last year in middle school, but anyways, him and his friend, they go pretty much to have a consult with their senior, and get advice of what he should do now, like after receiving these chocolates. And I don't know, I just the more and more I watch this series, especially season 2, the more and more I feel like a lot of viewers can or relate to this situation Yamada and Ichika go through, in school or even in their personal lives. We see kind of their awkwardness and their struggles, like Ichika or something. Like, we see their kind of hurdle that they have to go through, like it's very awkward and everything. So from that perspective, I think a lot of male viewers can relate with Ichika in that way, like how it's always nervous in middle school years when you're always around the girl you have a crush on. And I'm pretty sure the girls watching this series can also relate with Yamada, with the whole relationship of both of you like each other, and you both know it. Well, at least I think there's a lot of hints that they know that they like each other, like they know. And I don't know, I guess it just reminds me of middle school, because I remember a lot of people like myself were in that situation where we had this girl crush, whatever, and then like we just both happened to like each other, but for some reason it was just awkward for like one of us to step up. So he would usually, guessing when I was in middle school, I would just like sit on it pretty much, like just flirt with the girl until like one of us kind of comes forward, like, oh, do you want to go out, instead of just being these friends. And to top it off, it'll be even more awkward because like no one at that school knows it. Like, it wasn't publicly announced that they're a couple, so there's like limited amount of people that actually know like Ichika and Yamada are probably a thing. Yamada's two best friends, the orange haired girl and the black haired girl. And then that guy we saw this episode, that 30 middle schooler that we saw in the episode. So I don't know, it'll just be very interesting like to see how everything goes now, because this can really reciprocate with a lot of men, because we obviously went through this in middle school. And just the more and more I watch it, the more and more I kind of I really relate to this, because like I said, we were all in the position that Ichika is in right now. So from that perspective, I am kind of more and more liking this series. And but yeah, overall pretty cool episode. Can't wait to see what other awkward situation they put themselves into between Ichika and Yamada for the future episodes that are left. But yeah, it should be very interesting to see how that whole dynamic goes. And now that Ichika kind of met their parents last week, and now it will be more awkward when Ichika and Yamada eventually tie the knot of like, oh, you be my girlfriend or whatever, and then he gets introduced again to them, but this time as Yamada's boyfriend. So it'll be very interesting to see everyone's reaction, especially the parents' reaction to this news, because if I remember, the first time Yamada introduced Ichika to her mother, she said, oh, they're just, friends. But she pretty much put him under that disguise of friends. So, I don't know, it'll just be, I just can't imagine how awkward it would be like with having that convo with your parents, especially your mom, who already met this guy when he was your friend. So it'll be definitely awkward introducing Ichika again, but this time as my boyfriend. So from that perspective, it'll be very interesting to see how the whole thing turns out. But yeah, overall pretty cool episode. I really liked it and I can't wait for more. I think that's gonna be it. Please do like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.